The engine helping power humanity's return to the moon. Meet the RL-10, a high-performance engine driving NASA's Artemis missions forward. Nicole Cummings is leading the team making it happen. Her work and the work of her team doesn't just power a rocket, it powers the future of space exploration. I want to start with the moment that you were watching the launch at the Cape. What was going through your mind, your heart? What emotions, excitement, and pride were you feeling? Take us back to that moment.
Oh man, it was wonderful. So I was there with some of my team members, my daughter, and we were just excited. It was just like, is this real? Is it really happening? I think the best part is when the astronauts were doing their final say before they said go. That was so emotional to hear them say that they're going for all of Artemis and all the teammates and for humanity. That just got me. I think that was my favorite part, and I just got all choked up, and the tear came down my eye, and but it was just. Such a wonderful feeling to know that we were a part of this.
And talk about the team of engineers, all the work, the challenges to see your work be so successful with the RL-10. Can you speak to that?
Oh yeah. So the team, we had our download after we got together. We smiled, we talked about everything, and just some people that have been on this program from day one, and some that have mentored me. We just talked about how it was such a peak in our career in this industry. Just working together. We had a lot of challenges, but again, just staying connected as a team and really working them and getting through them. There's a lot of people in this value stream, and it takes every single person to make it all happen. So, looking at the team and understanding how well we've executed, and also from a perspective of the program RL-10 as a NASA customer, we received 100% award fee rating from NASA. That says a lot about the team. That means the team is just so great and so cohesive, and they work together as a team. I'm just very proud to be a part of it and to be the program manager for such great people, because it's not me. They make me look good. It's the entire team.
And take us back to you as a little girl, your origin story. How did you end up to where you are today?
Yeah, that's a long story. I came in as an intern, and even when I came in as an intern, I didn't understand the magnitude of this space program. I just wanted a job. So when I walked in the doors as an intern, I was happy just to have a job. But it was when they took us on a tour at the Cape Canaveral, and the shuttle was still going at the time. And I remember we went up to the shuttle and we were able to look in. And I think that's when I really started to connect, like, this is grand, this is great. But as a little girl, I had no desire I never even thought I would be in this industry. So it really peaked for me seeing that shuttle when I started here as an intern.
And one of my colleagues told me that before you were an engineer, you had a couple side jobs. Can you talk about that a little bit?
A couple side jobs. I had a lot of side jobs. I started working for 14 and never stopped. So I've worked as a pharmacy assistant, a makeup artist, traveling the world. I had a lot of jobs. So, but all of it, I always tell when I talk to students, when you start off, is especially in the service industry, and that's what I did when I was working in the mall service industry. It really gives you that grit, and it helped me. It made me well-rounded to be able to work with people, and then translate that into working with my team, and then translate that into working with the customer. So all of the things that I did coming into this industry, working all those little side hustles, it all plays a role in what I do now, and I'm grateful for all those experiences. But I had a lot of side hustles, a lot.
Well, I like to say, like, our iron sharpens iron, we make each other better. Do you have someone that comes to mind when you think about where you are today, someone who's pushed you, who has been a mentor, someone who's really helped you get to where you are today?
Oh, that's hard to say someone. For me, it was so many people. I don't ever sit in this position and say it was me. I had so many mentors from the time I walked into the door to now, there's nobody that can do it alone. And I can't even say one person, because it wouldn't be fair to say one person, but from my first boss to the first person I saw speaking from Pratt & Whitney to the engineers I work with now, some of them that are on my team, I stepped in the door with them as an intern, and they helped me from the beginning to now. And although I'm leading the team, I still look to them for guidance. So I can't say there's one person because I've had so many people along the way. It's never a me thing. It was always a we thing. And I'm really grateful.
Can you talk about a challenge that you guys as a team have faced and how you were able to overcome it?
We've had hardware differences. We've had a lot of challenges. But what it is understanding what the challenge is, coming together, knowing who needs to do what, owning it, and staying cohesive as a team, as I said, and really looking at it from cradle to grave to make sure that we solve it. And our problems, when they come, we don't call them problems, we call them opportunities. They are opportunities for us to execute as a team and to make sure that we're learning in the process of fixing whatever challenges we have going on or whatever opportunities.
And with that being said, what is the most meaningful, rewarding moment for you personally throughout all of this and this big success?
Oh, it was hearing that go. It's honestly, that Artemis launch for me was probably the most successful part of my career. To see astronauts on our work and to know that this is historic, to know that, well, it's for your generation that we are bringing in the new generation. We're bringing in new energy into the industry and watching the astronauts and still watching them. I'm glued every day. This has been the best part of my career and probably the most proud I've been in this industry.
For young people that are watching who may dream of working on missions and one day be like you, what message do you want to share with them?
Everybody has a different easy, everybody has a different hard, but you really have to persevere and get through because, once you get through those hard parts, it becomes that much sweeter. It becomes that much better because you've accomplished something. So I really always tell this generation to really push through. Hard doesn't mean you can't do it. Hard doesn't mean give up. Hard means that it's going to be that much better when you're able to break through and really see your work come together. So that's what I would tell this generation is really persevere